Hello and welcome to another Flutter tutorial. This video will show you how to do theming in Flutter. So we will see how to switch themes when the user switches themes in the device. So as you know, Google and Apple has introduced dark modes in their latest OS releases from Android 10 and iOS 13 because dark mode is much more power efficient and causes less strain to your eyes. So in this video, we will theme our app based on the dark and light themes as the user switches, and we will also see how to custom theme our app. Okay, so let's start. So this is my main.file where I have the parent widget and I have set the home as the empty container. So you can see that in the emulator. Okay. So the first thing we are going to do is we'll create a new screen. I'm going to name it theme demo.dart and we will be doing theming in this screen. Let's import the packages and create a class theme demo extends stateful widget. We need a create state, so I'm just keeping it as a stateful widget for this demo. Okay, and as the UI is scaffold with an empty container. Okay, now in the create state, let's return the theme demo state. Okay, and in the main.dart file, let's import the screen theme demo.dart, and as the home, I'm setting it as theme demo. Okay, so it's also an empty screen right now. Okay, so let's add the app bar with an elevation of 0 and a title. So let's say title Flutter themes and a leading icon, a menu icon. Okay, and let's create a list view and set the item count to 10. So it will have 10 items, and item builder will have the context and the position or index, and each row will return a card widget with an elevation of 0 with a list style as a child, and the title will say title and the position, and subtitle will say subtitle and the position. Okay, and a leading icon, let's set it to icon start alarm, and a trailing icon, let's set it to chevron right. Okay, so if I restart the app, so we can see the list. All right, now let's start theming the app. Okay, so in the parent widget, the material app widget, I'm going to set the theme property. So if I set to theme data.light, and if I run the app, you can see that nothing changes because it's already in the light theme. So Flutter sets the default theme as the light theme. So if I change the theme of the device to dark theme, so let's see what happens. So if I go to the app, you can see that nothing happens because we have not set a dark theme for the app. So let's set it now. The material app has another property called the dark theme. Okay, so let's set it dark theme theme.dark. So you can see it has switched to the dark theme, which is provided by default in Flutter, where it will turn white to black and black to white. So let's set a custom property for the theme data. So you can see there are so many properties. So we'll be doing a customization later. For now, we will just set the primary swatch to a teal color. Okay, and for the dark mode, let me copy that and replace the dark theme. Let me set it to blue, or some other color. Blue was already there, right? Let me set it to green. So you can see that it has already switched because the device was already running in dark mode. So if I switch to the light theme, so our app has turned to the teal color, right? So let's try that again. Let's switch it to dark mode, and our app has turned to the green color. Okay, so that's working. The automatic switching is working. So the next thing we are going to do is we'll be adding a button inside the app which can switch themes. Now the next thing is we are going to customize our theme. We are going to write our own themes for the light mode and the dark mode. Okay, so let's create a class app theme. So you can create a simple constructor like this and a static final constant which is of type theme data. So as you know, the theme is of type theme data. Okay, so let's create the custom theme. So set the scaffold background color to teal, and you can customize the app bar. Set the color to teal and the icon theme to, so that's a new object. So let's set it to white. Okay, so let me copy the whole thing and duplicate it. So create the dark theme and set the color to black. So app bar color to black. Okay, now let's go back to the main.dart file and set the custom themes. So let me import it first. Okay, so the light theme will be app theme dot light theme, and the dark theme is app theme dot dark theme. Okay, so it already switched, right? So if I try to switch the theme in the device, so that's also working. Okay, all good. Now let's add some additional properties to the theme. So you can set the card theme like this. That applies to the card widgets. So we already have the card widget in our list view. So if I refresh the app, it should turn to the teal color. Okay, that's working. So let's add other properties, the icon theme, which is a new icon theme data. So let's set it to colors dot white 54. Okay, now let's add the text theme. So we can apply this to the text widgets inside our app. So you can see there are so many predefined properties. So let me set the title property. So a new text style with color white and a font size. Let me set it to 20. Okay, similarly, let me set the property subtitle, a new text style, colors dot white 70, and a font size of 18. Okay, so let me copy the properties to the dark theme as well. Okay, and change the color to black. Okay, so let's keep the others as such. All right, now let's restart the app. So you can see that the text widgets has not changed the color, correct? So if I switch to black theme, you can see nothing because the text widgets has not changed the styles. The text widgets are in the default black color because we have not applied the styles in our text widgets in the app. Okay, so we'll be doing it in a short while. Before that, let's add a switch widget in the UI. which will allow us to switch themes. Okay, so for that we need to add a notifier in the app so that it will notify the whole app about the theme changes, correct? So let's create a new file and I'm going to name it app state notifier. Okay, and this class is going to extend another class which is provided by the provider library. So app state notifier extends change notifier. So in order to access this, you need to add the provider library in the pubspec YAML file, and you can do flutter packages get to install the package. Okay, and I'm going to declare a boolean which is set to false by default, and a method update theme which will accept a boolean and set the is dark mode on variable. Okay, and it will call notify listeners. So we need to have a listener for the whole app. So we need to go to the root widget and we have to do something like this. First let me copy the code and duplicate it. Okay, and let me import the app state notifier, and in the run app we are going to add the change notifier provider. So that's of the type app state notifier, and it will have a builder and it should return the app state notifier. Okay, now we need to set the child, which is our home app. So we will see how this works in a short while. So let's write the code first. Okay, all right, so the notification comes here and now our material app has to consume it. So we need to wrap our material app inside a consumer widget. So consumer, that is provided by the provider library. Okay, so that's of the type app state notifier. Okay, and it will have a builder with 3 parameters. First one is the context. The second one is the app state notifier. We will set it as app state, and third one is a child, and it has to return our material app. Okay, so let's copy the whole material app widget and we need to return from there. Okay, all right, now let's refresh the app. Okay, now we need to make use of these functions, correct? So we need to call the update theme from somewhere in the UI. Okay, so let's go to the theme demo and add a widget in the app bar, a switch widget. Okay, with the value. So let me import the provider here and call provider dot of context. So that's of the type app state notifier. So let me import that. Okay, and dot is dark mode on. Okay, so whatever the value of is dark mode on is set as the value of the switch. Okay, so when the switch value is changed, we are going to call provider dot of context with app state notifier dot update theme and pass in the switch value. Okay, so that's going to update this value and it will call the notify listeners, which is going to come here and our material app will consume it. Now we need to use it to switch the theme. Okay, so let's add another property, theme mode, and I'm going to get app state dot is dark mode on. So if it is true, we are going to fire the dark mode theme, so which is the dark theme. So we need to call theme mode dot dark, so that will fire the dark theme property of the material app. Otherwise we need to set it to the light theme, so that's going to fire the theme property of the material app, which is our app theme dot light theme. Otherwise it will be the app theme dot dark theme. Okay, so let's restart the app and see if that's working. So if I click on the switch widget, it's switching the theme, but we have not set the theme for the text widgets, correct? So let's go to the theme demo.dart and let's go to the list view. Now we need to set the styles for each text widget. Style, which is going to be theme dot of context. So this will have the current theme, whichever is set in the theme and dark theme property. Okay, so whichever is set now, and we'll get the text theme here and the title. Okay, so you can see in the UI it already changed. So we need to set the same thing in the subtitle. Okay, for that I will change that to subtitle. Okay, so you can see that also changed, correct? So that's the title and subtitle themes. Okay, so we have it in both light and dark themes. Now let's go back to our list view and set the styles for both icons as well. So for icons, it will be color theme dot of context dot icon theme dot color. Okay, so let me copy that and set it to the trailing icon as well. Okay, so you can see in the UI it's already updated. Now let's restart the app and try switching the theme. Okay, it's already set in the dark theme as well. So let's go through the code again and see how that works. So if you toggle the switch widget, we're going to call the update theme, and that will send the boolean value here. That will set the variable and call the notify listeners, which will come here. Then we will switch the app state based on the boolean value. Okay, let's go back to our theme and let's see what additional things it can do. So let me show you one more thing. So if I copy this text theme, you can check out the other properties there. So if I restart the app, you can see the upper title style has changed. Okay, if I increase the font, you can clearly see it. Okay, so many properties are available in the theme data, so you can customize it in your own way. You can create beautiful custom themes for your apps. Okay, so that's all in this video. The link to the source code for this demo is available in the description. If you liked the video, please don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Hit the bell icon for notifications. Also, please leave your valuable comments in the comment section below. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye.